I'm going to share 5 quick tips to make sure you are making the most when you come out here and drive for Uber Eats. So let's get right into it. Number 1 is opportunities. Always make sure you check your opportunities tab before you come out here and deliver, because sometimes there are some good opportunities, like adding an additional $1 on top of every delivery, or sometimes it's $1.50. Depending on your market, that amount can vary, but who wouldn't want a little extra on top of every delivery? And how you find that is you go to the 3 lines in the top left hand corner of your app, tap on that, you're going to see the drop down menu, then you're going to see opportunities. You can open it up and see different opportunities in your area by different dates. So depending on when you want to go out and deliver, you can see if there's anything being offered in the opportunities for that particular day. Now, I do want to say you will see some Walmart deliveries or other type of deliveries that are not an opportunity. I've talked about this before. You'll see a very low amount of money for delivering like 3 different stops. Stay away from these. These you will lose money on. You will not make any money on them. So be sure to just stay focused on additional pay on top of your deliveries. Number 2 would be to deliver during dinner time. I find this to be the best time to deliver. This is when you can make the most money, and also on the weekend. So typically Friday through Sunday, but dinner time is always seems to be the best time to deliver. This is when you can maximize your earnings, because people are wanting to pay a little bit more money for dinner. They don't feel like cooking. So this would be a good time to go out there and make some money. Number 3 would be to set goals. Also set your limits. So maybe you want to set a goal for $100 for the evening. Set a goal. Even though you may not make your goal, you will get close. So having a goal is very helpful. Also having a minimum set of what the minimum amount of money you're going to accept. For me, that's $6. And I also have a $2 per mile ratio. Of course, I'm a little bit flexible on that, but at least I know when an offer comes in, I can make a quick decision, know whether or not it's worth my time. So for example, if an offer came in for $10 for 5 miles, that fits within my $2 per mile ratio. So I would end up taking it. That's another way to maximize your earnings. Having your goals already set in your mind when you come out here, that way it's easy to make a decision on certain offers. Also, set a limit on how far you're willing to travel. For me, that's around 6 miles, of course, give or take. But of course, I want it to take me into an area where I know I can get another order or an order to bring me back. So you do want to set limits and goals so you're making sure you are making the most money when you come out here. Number 4 would be changing location. So if you find that an area that you're in, you're getting a lot of bad offers, or maybe you're not getting enough offers, try a different location, maybe 15 minutes from where you're at, maybe 20 minutes, but keep in mind you will have to drive back to your area. So you don't want to go too far out. But I've noticed that some of my areas that are like 15 minutes a little bit further out, I can get better offers out there if I traveled a little bit further out. So it's definitely worth testing out, trying to see if an area with another little pocket of restaurants may bring in higher paying offers. You just never know. It's worth testing out, especially if you're in an area where you're getting a lot of terrible offers or maybe not enough offers. And for tip number 5, which is a big one, I know when a lot of newer drivers start out, you get stuck on one app, which there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're able to stay busy and make money on it. But a lot of the times the app isn't keeping you busy enough, or maybe it kind of slows down or kind of dies off. And number 5 would be to multi-app. Make sure you have different apps in your arsenal. I know a lot of the apps have a waiting list, but it's better to get on the waiting list now than later down the road when you really need other apps to maximize your earnings and keep you busy. So definitely apply for other apps. There's DoorDash, there's Grubhub, there's Spark Driver, there's Instacart, and quite a few different apps out there. So you definitely want to have other apps to multi-app with. And the other thing I did want to mention is you do want to multi-app the correct way. You don't want to turn on your apps, accept offers from each app and try to deliver them. It's chaos. You'll end up getting yourself deactivated. I will leave a video at the end of this video on how to multi-app properly and how to maximize your earnings by multi-apping the correct way. And another thing that I did want to quickly mention is you do want to make sure you are tracking your mileage as well as your expenses, because your mileage is a big tax write-off, as well as expenses. Let's say you bought a phone holder or a hot bag or maybe a cart to haul groceries up to customers' doors. Those are write-offs as well. So you want want to make sure you're keeping track of all of these things because these are going to be important details that you need come tax season. If you're looking for an app that does this, as well as track your income, helps estimate state and federal taxes. In some cities, they will guarantee your earnings. There is an app called Solo, which I will have a link down below in the description for a 7-day free trial. If you end up liking Solo and you sign up with one of their subscription plans, you do get a $10 sign up bonus. But the nice thing is you can write Solo off because you are using this for business use as well. Again, I'll have a link down below in the description, but regardless, make sure you're tracking your mileage, make sure you're tracking your expenses. So we're gonna get the app turned on. We're gonna see what the first offer is for tonight. It's rainy, it's dark, so hopefully we'll start off with something good, but how it usually goes, there's always some declines to get us started, so I'll let you guys know once I get the first offer. All right, guys, the offers have started coming in. It might be a busy night tonight, but had to start off with some declines as usual. Shouldn't be no surprise at all. First offer was $5.07 for 3.2 miles, and like I said, I like to stay above $6. But would you guys have taken this offer? It was for BJ's. For me, I couldn't take it because BJ's, at least with my experience, sometimes they have you waiting for the order, and I would not want to be sitting there for $5.07. Let me know if you would have taken this, but I declined it. Right after that, I got an offer for $3.04 for 4.3 miles. This is just too low of pay, another decline. And then I finally got a reasonable offer, $7.06 for 2.6 miles. So we are heading to Jimmy John's. We're gonna go get somebody's sandwich and get these wheels to moving. Hi. Picking up an order for Stephanie B. Cool.
Good. Straws in the bag.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
You too. All right, guys, got the order. So I'm pulling up to the restaurant, get a message from the customer that the pinpoint for the address is off, which has been typical for the apartments these days. You go to an apartment complex, pinpoint's over here, but customer like lives over here. Not surprised. Anyways, I'm going back and forth with her. She's given me building number, which is a huge plus. That's so helpful. And she's also given me additional tips of where to go. So that's really helpful. We're gonna go get her food. 5 minutes, 0.7 miles. We're on our way. So the customer's instructions ended up working out absolutely perfect. It led me right to the building, right to her floor, and I was about to take a picture and she opened up the door, gave her order, so all is well. Come back out to the car, and this is what Uber Eats sent me for this rainy, dark night, $2.70 for 3.6 miles. That is just ridiculous. Again, I've said it many times, nobody should be accepting these offers. And then here's another really bad one, $4.23 for 12.5 miles. That is a backwards offer. That was gonna take me into another city far, far out in these nasty conditions. I don't think so, decline. So we're gonna get out of this apartment complex, see what else we can line up, let you guys know. All right, guys, so I've been getting a lot of low paying, backwards offers. The offers coming in tonight have been terrible, and you would think I'd get better offers with it being rainy outside and dark and whatnot, but that's not the case. And I was about to call it. Sometimes you just have to call it when the offers coming in are just not even worth you being out here. Well, when I was about to call it, I got this offer, $7.06 for 4.4 miles. Now the miles are just a little bit higher than I typically like to take for a $7 offer, but it's not a bad offer. I know this Subway. The Subway is very good. They usually have their orders ready, and then the drop-off point is gonna still keep me within my vicinity, so it works out to being a good offer. So we're heading to Subway to get the sandwich.
Hello there, what's coming?
Hi.
For online order?
Yeah, for Uber Eats for Jenna.
Yeah, it's not ready.
Oh, you have it? Jenna? Yes, perfect.
Have a good
I
night.
appreciate it. You too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. So not sure if you guys heard, so I go up to the counter because I'm waiting to check on the customer's order, and he asked me if I'm there for an online order. Well, I tell him Uber Eats. Well, he tells me it's not ready. Well, thankfully his coworker down at the end knows that the order's ready and tells me. So I go down there and get the order, but I'm thinking, oh my gosh, if she wasn't there, he'd probably have me sitting and waiting. And what do I got here? DoorDash is coming in. $5, 1.9 miles. We are on an order. I forgot to pause that, which is very important. Let me do that right now. But regardless, I got the order, but sometimes, you know, they're quick to say order's not ready when it is. And I probably wouldn't be surprised. There's only two coworkers, or there's only two workers in there right now, and there's somebody sitting and they're working on a sandwich and stuff. So, but I'm happy it's ready. So let's go get this order dropped off. It is 7 minutes, 2.7 miles. It is a house, as at least what it seems, and a leave-it door, so we're on our way. So that drop off went super smooth, just how we like it. But tonight, the offers that are coming in, the offers are coming in, but they are no good. I'm like, what is going on? They're terrible. They're low paying, backwards offers, the offers that we just don't want to see come through. But sometimes you gotta call it, and I am calling it. I am heading home. It's just not even worth staying out here trying to find some reasonable offers, because it seems to be a lot more unreasonable offers tonight. Just not even worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me as always, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.